Everybody wants Mike Vrabel to step down. That will never happen. Why? Powerful owners have their own scandals. They want the coach to step down knowing they got scandal after scandal that the general public don't know anything about, or some may know about it. So powerful men want to keep Mike Vrabel in his position, and that's what's going to happen. So listen, Savage Sports fan, please like, share, subscribe. New subscribers, thanks for the love and support. Drop a comment, hit the bell notification, share video. Listen, I'm going to tell you what the real story is. The real story, one can say it's karma. Oh, this is karma for all the years of Dianna doing her thing behind the scenes. But this really, ladies and gentlemen, this is a story of betrayal. Plain and simple, this is betrayal. Let me unpack this for you. Sit back, drink your coffee, have a glass of wine, whatever you're doing at this time. Let's talk about betrayal. Listen, Dianna, she was at the top of the food chain. Everybody knew her. She was a raving reporter. She made a lot of money. She did the podcast. She did insider stories. Guess what? Powerful men trusted her. Powerful men trusted her. They could trust her to keep secrets and things of that nature. And that's why she was put in that position. They can trust her. They did their thing behind the scenes. She got a little sloppy, allegedly. Her and Mike got a little sloppy, and that's how it got out. How long was she in this position? This is not a rookie. It's other stories people don't know about. And I'm the one that told you it's going to be some bombshells to drop the next few weeks that's going to blow people's mind. I'm not going to say anything. I know some names, but I'm not going to go there. And I'm going to say the word allegedly. But listen, powerful men they trusted her. And oh, by the way, the NFL doesn't care about marriage. The NFL does not care about marriage. The NFL care about secrets and protecting the shield. The NFL don't care about no good marriage. And this is these are two married people. NFL can care less about that. They don't. Think about Dianna. She betrayed her children, her family, her husband, her name, her career, her future earnings, her face in public. When you're seen with her, what are people going to say? Everybody may not even recognize her, but the people that do recognize her, who is she with? Now her life is scrutinized, but she betrayed her whole everything. Her husband, how do people look at her husband? Her children, are they even his children? DNA testing. That's betrayal. The guy she allegedly cheated with, is a married man. He can't even publicly acknowledge her. Why? People talk. Everybody has a phone. So she betrayed her future earnings. Who's going to hire her? What did she do to get the story? Who's going to trust her if they give her information? Their name is going to be put in the newspaper. Their name is going to be put on a YouTube or a blog. Betrayal, my friend. She betrayed a lot over a married guy that never got on one knee. And once the DNA situation come back, that's a whole nother story. Her family, though, her husband, how was he looked upon? What is her husband lawyer saying? You know what I'm saying? But the one thing people are really not talking about, all the women that's on the sideline watching this, the women that wanted to be journalists, the women that are graduating, the women that want to be in sports media, the women that looked at her and said, wow, she's at the top. I could be there one day. And now the women are finding out everything she allegedly did or did not do to get the stories in the position in the time on the FaceTime on television. All the women are watching. Man, you have betrayed them, because now a woman working hard, a woman really putting in the work, a woman doing it the right way, women have always had those questions, and you know the questions I'm talking about. But now, with this scandalous story, all the future women that want to be in those journalist positions, they've been betrayed like you ain't never seen before. They watching this. They watching. Oh yeah, their moms are watching too, because a lot of their parents are like, do you really want to be in front of the camera? Do you really want to be around all these men? Do you want to be in locker rooms? Do you really want to take all those long flights? Do you really want to be away from your family? Only to be scrutinized if you do a great job. You see what I'm saying? The betrayal to all the future generations of female journalists is the story that no one's really talking about. But at the end of the day, This is why women are saying men are not approaching us anymore. Men don't take us serious. Men don't care about our careers. This is why modern men are looking at you sideways. Why? Because modern men are looking at her husband. He gave her the kids. He gave her the career. Even though she makes more money than him. But he played a part. He supported his wife. He told her to go and do those podcasts. He said, hey, it's a part of the job. It's a lifestyle. He was a good father. They could have just got a nanny. They could have had the nanny raise their kids. But no, he wanted to be a good dad. I'm not in their household about it every day, by the way. But I'm pretty sure it's compromise on both sides. It's a marriage. So even though she was on a television show earlier this year in February saying how they're just two robots, two people, they don't talk, blah, 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 blah. You have to do your research. But at the end of the day, they didn't meet yesterday. They have two beautiful children. And the betrayal towards how he's looked upon. So men are seeing her husband pretty much checked all the boxes. And look what happened with the female. A modern female, hypergamy sticks its ugly head in. A rich coach, a high profile coach, a coach that won a Super Bowl, not as a coach, but as a player, a coach that took his team to the Super Bowl in the first year. I mean, men are looking at this like, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be her husband. I don't want my wife doing that. I don't want my wife working this great career now. All these successful men are around. And now you looking stupid out here. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know what betrayal looks like, you are looking at it right there. All of this is allegedly. So don't come sending me no notices. But at the end of the day, the closest thing to betrayal, without being betrayal, if you know what I mean, you're looking at it. So at the end of the day, how are the children going to look at mommy going forward? Because no one said a word about the kids. Because at the end of the day, if it's the father or not the father, those kids have a mom. And now these kids are going to find these stories out as they get older. And she's got to face them. So she's got to face her kids when they get older. And kids ain't stupid. Stop playing your kids like they stupid. They're going to find this information out. So it's going to be different variations of it. And at the end of the day, she's going to have to explain that to them. And that's just the facts, Jack. So anyway, drop that comment. Drop that comment. Betrayal. What level is this? Level 10, level 20, level 30? And is this just the best of what's coming next? Which I'm not going to say no names. But I don't want to laugh about it. But anyway, this is Savage Sports Fan. Drop that comment. New subscribers, drop a video, share a video. Drop a comment, share a video. If you stay to the end, then I'll see you at the beginning of the next one. Hit a video coming next. And we'll see where it goes. But anyway, drop that comment. Let me know how you feel about, should Vrabel step down? Which I don't think is going to happen unless the owners come to him and tell him to take a leave of absence. I think Mike would have to go to them and take a leave of absence. I don't think those powerful men are going to care less. And unless it affects the bottom line. Because they all got scandals. These are rich, powerful people. They deal with scandal all day. This is like, having eggs and bacon and eggs in the morning. This is just another day at the office for them. So people want him to step down. Powerful men are going to pretty much back him. So the NFL doesn't care about marriage, and this is really about the ultimate betrayal. And that, what I hate to say it, is Dianna on this one. But anyway, that's all I have for now. Drop that comment, hit the bell notification. Until next time, I'm out.